Ladies and gentlemen, now as I said last week, I should have stayed in school. Ladies and gentlemen, David Lee. David Lee. I've known this guy, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, thanks. You guys could have given him an applause, man.
That was my wife, bro.
Not even. I think she's back at the hotel still. I think your wife is still at the hotel. She didn't. That wasn't even her.
She didn't have to help you today.
No, yeah. David Lee, you've been an Elvis tribute artist for as long as I can remember.
Almost as long as you've been alive, and that's no lie. I've been doing this for 29 years.
29 years.
It don't seem like it some days, and then when I see Moses and Charlie sing, it seems like 49 years sometimes.
Oh wait, I think that's David on the screen.
Oh yeah, here we go. I started early, man. I thought I was going to be a country and western singer or something.
Well, you did.
Which I am.
Which you did get into. Now you won the ultimate Elvis Tribute Artist contest, and you did a killer job at that. And I said it even the other day. You are like one of my closest friends, and I love you with all my heart, brother. The other day, who was here? Was it yesterday afternoon? Yeah, yesterday afternoon, where David did a showcase. Well, David took off into the audience, and he got all these young ones up to sing with him. And it was the most Elvis-y thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, inspiring those youth to become Elvis fans. And there was that one kid who sang Trouble, who sort of outshined you a little bit.
Antonio, yeah. Well, hopefully that Antonio or one of the other ones, maybe that will make them want to do an Elvis tribute or sing some form, way, or fashion. I know for me, and probably you guys, it's an addictive feeling when you're out in front of it. You're scared to death, even though I've been doing this a long time, you get nerves, but once you finish, it's like the greatest rush you could ever have. So I hope those guys can experience it, and I feel like it's my job in this portion of my life and career to help others along their path. So
that's for
what I do.
Alongside of us just like Elvis, some of us do only Elvis, and some of us sing other kinds of music also. But now David has slowly broke out into another tribute and has been very lucky, hello Durham, to be one of the world's best Conway Twitty tributes.
You got a picture of that up there? What's wrong with you, man? I've been in Conway now for about 6 years, and of course Elvis is my first love, always will be, but I never would have dreamed that I could have done anything other than Elvis full time. This is still a dream. As I was looking here, while the other guys are singing, I'm looking out in the crowd, I'm like, is this real life? I mean, this is my job. It's hard to believe that this is what I do for a living. This is how I support my family. Because to me, I would do it for free, and have. Many times over the years, I was thinking about something I told Charlie. I'm at the stage in my career now where that's what you asked Jay, how's it changed your life? I do things now because I choose to, not because I have to. But I find that I still do some of those same things that I thought I had to do, like retirement home shows. I don't have to do that, but I get the most joy out of doing that. And it does my heart good to know and help someone else. I still do them. And you can ask Charlie, I just told him I would recommend doing those. Again, helping other people, that's my whole life.
So now with the Conway, you've done Legends as Elvis. You've won the Ultimate, and that changed your life. You had a lot of other changes in your life also through the years, where you become not only an Ultimate but an Ultimate person. That's for sure. And now you're actually going to do Legends in concert as Conway Twitty.
Conway Twitty, yeah. Grandson is there, and that's about 3 or 4 weeks from now we'll be there. So we're going to give it a go. I'm there for a couple months, and it all goes back to just the blessing that God's put on my life. I say lately I don't know where I'm going. I just know His hands in my back, and if He wants me to do Conway and those shows happen like they are, then that's what I'm doing. If He wants me to do this, and that's what I'm doing. And right now it's both things. I've never been busier in my life. We're booked all the way. We got shows all the way in 26 already. So God bless you. I feel like what you put in is what you put out. What you take in is what you give out to other people. So I try my best to be a representative of people like Elvis, who was a genuine giving person who truly cared about people he wondered himself, why him? Now he's on a way different level than any of us, and we realize that. But we're blessed as well, and each one of us have a responsibility to pass that blessing on to other people.
100%. David, last week I had the pleasure of dancing with your wife on stage to this beautiful song. Why don't you grace them with?
Well, when you came out, you said,
She's not here.
You said, when you came out today, you said, we're going to have some fun.
We have to have some fun.
So we're going to do something different.
Uh-oh.
I'm not doing that song. I dedicated that to my wife last week. It was beautiful, but there's no way I could top that. Man, I scored some good points for that, Jay. Everybody is going viral right now. That's great. Actually, I didn't do it for that reason, I promise you. But with all these young guys up here, I'd like to do a duet and actually have some fun, because that's the one thing probably all of us could say. We don't get to sing with each other as much as we'd like to. So I'm going to get one of the young guys up. I've known this guy since he was 10 years old.
Young, I'm going to get a pension soon.
Well, you're one of the older ones up here, but to me, you're still a young man. And I've thought on this trip multiple times. I've known him since he was 10 years old. He's in his early 30s now. He's like all of us. He's went through ups and downs in his life, but he's in a place right now where you can really do some good, not only for your career, but for other people. And a lot of these guys want to win the ultimate. A lot of these guys that have. Raise your hand if you want to win the ultimate on the stage. Jay, don't raise your hand. It's a big deal in our world. It's the Super Bowl or the World Series or whatever. What is the footy thing when you win? We have football, but it's different, so.
The footy.
Footy. Yeah, I mean, I know it's called that, yeah. But so it's a big deal to us to win that because it's kind of a stamp of approval. And I know these guys want to win that so bad, and I wish them all. I wish they could all win. I really do. But then they wouldn't have a contest anymore if they all won. We'd have to stop and do something different. So